I was becoming consistently frustrated with the groups my rifles were shooting, so I decided to change calibers and buy a new rifle for all types of hunting situations and potentially some long-range shooting. I know I wanted a few key features in whatever gun I was going to buy, and those features were a shorter barrel, a threaded barrel, a detachable box mag, lightweight for backpacking purposes, and it needed to look cool. As I dove deeper into the idea, I decided to build. Luckily, I just got married and turned this into my once-in-a-lifetime marriage gift. Here's my build list. Remington 700 stainless action. Timney Trigger set at 2.5 pounds. CarbonSix 20-inch 6.5 Creedmoor barrel helical pattern. Remage, or Remington Prefit threads. CarbonSix heavy recoil lug. I had some problems with the lug tool. I should have done a little more research in the beginning of the project, but each one is specific to a recoil lug. In this case, there wasn't one specific to the CarbonSix lug, so what I did was take a file and some time and file down the edges to fit that specific lug perfectly. We also had a hard time vicing the action, so after a couple trial and errors, we were able to get it in the vise and then get the correct torque on the barrel nut in order to properly fit it to the action. CarbonSix Barrel Nut, Magpul Hunter 700, Magpul bottom metal, Magpul QD swivels, mounts, and flush cups. Originally, I was unsure about moving to QD for hunting, but I wanted to give it a try, so we'll see how it works out. Remington action screws. The action doesn't come with action screws, so I had to buy these separately. Topped it off with the Bushnell Elite and a DNZ Game Reaper scope mount. The first thing we did was put the go gauge in the barrel, with the recoil lug already on the threads and the barrel nut behind the recoil lug. We had the lug tool already assembled on the receiver, and then we threaded the barrel into the receiver. The barrel lug tool kept the lug square on the bottom of the receiver. Once it was tight with the go gauge, we tightened the barrel nut hand tight. We then slid the no-go gauge in, allowed us to show that the bolt would not close, which meant the go gauge was correctly placed. We had our head spacing. We then put the receiver in the vise, made sure everything was clamped, and tested again with the go gauge and the no gauge. Of course, the go gauge allows the bolt to close and the no gauge does not. We took our torque wrench to the spec that was provided, held the receiver firmly in the vise, and torqued down until we met the spec of the barrel nut. The barrel action weighed in around 4 pounds 4 ounces, so I'm pretty happy with the overall results. This is an image I made to show the weights of each component. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the build.